UFC Saudi Arabia has just wrapped up. Here is your full mount MMA recap. On the prelims, Terrance McKinney defeated Damir Hadžović by TKO just 2 minutes into the first round. After the fight, Terrance said that he needed to humble himself. His goal is to make it to the top 15 at lightweight.
I knew he would be a little bit nervous, so we wanted to take advantage of that, be in his face and then get him nervous and get him to start swinging big. And I was able to find a counter left cross, a right hand, and then that was the end of the fight right there. He started shooting and we just took advantage from there. Just humbling myself, listening to my coaches, trusting my teammates, trusting everyone around me, and most importantly, just staying humble and know that this is not my doing, but all God's doing. I want 2 more victories and a shot at the top 15 where I know I could be. And most importantly, just being a man that my kids can look up to and loving my wife and stop being a slut and really just buckling down and being a champion on and off the mat.
To kick off the main card, Ziam defeated Mike Davis via unanimous decision. Renato Moicano thought it was a great fight. He said, "Congrats both winners. I was expecting a war in the feet, but it was a very good grappling MMA fight." Sadiq Youssef thinks Davis may have been hurt. He said he didn't look like himself. And Chase Hooper reposted this. It says, "Bro's knees are not going to feel good in the morning. I'd be really surprised if there aren't any strains or partial tears with how Davis was torquing his knee."
Tough fight. Mike Davis is a tough guy. I break my hand in the first round, so I cannot strike. I know he was afraid about my striking, but in the 10 seconds he come to try to take me down, but I'm okay. I have good wrestling. I work hard to be here, to keep winning, and I'm 5-win streak. Mike Davis goes slow, and this is my fault. I go slow with him, and after I break my hand, so I go to take him down. My corner say, "Hey, why you don't strike?" I don't say nothing because I don't know I want to keep calm. My corner stay calm, so I go to the wrestling because I know my jiu-jitsu is great and my wrestling too. It's hard work, and my family, my wife, always with me. They give me the big support, and I'm very happy. I work hard every day because I dedicate my life for that. I'm good. My shirt is red of the blood of my opponent, and at the end of the fight, he cut me. My first cut in UFC and in a fight, but all good. We know the risk, so let's go.
Vinicius Oliveira defeated Nurmagomedov via unanimous decision, extending his undefeated UFC record to 3-0. Following his win, Oliveira called for a matchup against Nurmagomedov. Dana White said #NowYouKnow, and Renato Moicano reacted saying Oliveira fights like the other guy is owing him some money. He followed up with, "Hey Paul Felder, you made him look dirty." That was perfect English. I could understand perfectly. He wants to fight Nurmagomedov. And Kenny Florian said sloppiness certainly set in as fatigue entered Saeed's world, and it came back to bite him. Oliveira isn't the most technical guy, but he's physically powerful and game as hell.
First of all, I thank God. I thank my coach, my partner of training, my sponsorship, my family, my friends, everybody. And these guys here from Dagestan in Saudi Arabia, it is something incredible because no one believes if I win this fight by point, this fight will be for me, but I did my best, and I did a surprise for many people around the world because I can put my game. Of course, I wasn't 100% because I felt and I keep feel some pain here, but I only did my best. And it was a surprise for everyone, to be honest, a surprise, but not for me because I expected that. Now Dana and UFC can give me another best Russian guy that I will prove that I'm the best. Man, I really don't know. I just do that. I had something inside in my mind that talk to me every single time. Keep going, go ahead, never give up. But I don't know why. Maybe I have a dream, and this dream I can't give up. I can't stop. I walk with my legs, even he has broken. I walk if I don't have a leg, I walk in some way. I don't know how, but I do it some way. So I don't know, man. I just have something inside who puts me go ahead every single time.
Sergei Pavlovich defeated Jairzinho Rozenstruik via unanimous decision. Jairzinho posted this on X after the fight. He wrote, "Live to fight another day." we will be back. Tom Aspinall posted a photo of himself face palming. He wrote, "These heavyweight fights lately absolutely stink. Let's get some excitement back and stop holding it up." Kevin Iole thought the fight was disappointing, and Renato Moicano pointed out how they didn't give Sergei Pavlovich an interview after the fight.
You know, I'm happy, of course, but I want to tell you that I have to watch the fight back. I remember that 3 or 4 times I got him rocked, but this time around, I wasn't jumping on him to finish them. I wanted to work on different aspects of my game because further on, I will have different type of opponents that I will have to be very well faceted for. Every fight is an experience for me, so I'm happy for every fight because I learn something new all the time. Yes, as I said before, this is important for me. It's important for me to have long, hard fights because I need to continue developing. I need to sharpen my skills, develop myself, and get harder opponents further on. You know, I don't want to go ahead of myself. I know that I have to work a lot. I don't want to have predicted for myself. There's a lot of things that I have to sharpen, and then I'll get back to it. Of course, I want to fight as much as possible, and of course, I want to be back into the title race.
Micahel Venom Page defeated Shara Bullet via unanimous decision, handing him the first loss of his professional career. With this defeat, Shara's record now stands at 15-1. Khamzat Chimaev posted this photo. He wrote, "Congrats, Captain," at Michael Page. Derek Lewis says that he would hate to fight MVP. Terrance McKinney reacted saying, "MVP different. I think no one else does the bullet like this. Striking is on another level." Renato Moicano says, "Would it be unfair to punch him on the bad eye?" And Giga Chikadze says, "Watching MVP is so much fun."
Yeah, no, it's good. You know, it's always a question. I always say I'm always confident in these decisions that I make. Obviously, proving it is nice, but I was always already sure that I can do these things. He's calculated. He's very quick. I was a little bit hesitant because a couple of times I was like, it's actually quicker than I expected. So I was a little bit more hesitant, but that shows how good he is as a fighter. So this again, I'm happy that I was able to make it clinical, but I wanted to get my finish. Yeah, I feel good. Really, now it does play a part when you're in there because I'm carrying a little bit. I'm carrying a bit more weight, so obviously my legs are not going to be as used to it in there. But regardless, I got the job done. No, I wanted to do more. I think my shot count, my punch count, my kick count could have been higher. I was just a bit hesitant, and for whatever reason, I need to go back to the lab, fix it, get rid of it up here, and add it in there. It's, I have to, wait and see what I'm given in terms of my next opponent, in terms of the ranking. I got to try and make my way up. I'm hoping a couple of fights and then the title.
Nassourdine Imavov defeated Israel Adesanya via knockout in the second round. Israel Adesanya has now suffered his 3rd consecutive loss. Following the fight, Nassourdine Imavov stated that he believes his performance has earned him a title shot. He expressed his desire to face the winner of next week's UFC 312 middleweight title bout between Dricus du Plessis and Sean Strickland. Alex Bejeda was rooting for Izzy. He posted this on X before the fight. He wrote, "Let's go Izzy." Khabib Nurmagomedov reacted saying, "Just wow. Imavov, my congratulations. What a performance." Khamzat Chimaev says congratulations. Bilal Muhammad reacted saying, "Hate to see Izzy lose back-to-back." Rampage Jackson says, Angela Hill wasn't a fan of the stoppage. Ariel Helwani pointed out that Izzy got eye-poked and told the referee he was good and didn't take any time. 10 seconds later, he gets dropped with a right and loses. Ben Askren says impressive performance by Imavov. Renato Moicano says unbelievable. Stephen Thompson is impressed with Imavov. He writes bummed for Izzy for sure. What a legend. Terrance McKinney points out that Imavov is only 29. He says sky's the limit. Izzy will be back. Dylan Danis says, man, that was tough to watch. Israel Adesanya is a legend. That one really hit me in the feels for some reason. Marvin Vettori thinks the only chance for Izzy to win a fight is to fight him. And John Anik says, thank God Nassourdine Imavov acknowledged the repeated mispronunciation of his surname. Unacceptable.
I feel so good. I said it all week long. I was in a perfect shape. I proved it tonight. I proved I was the better striker. And now the real bonus for me is going to be to fight for the belt.
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Khamzat. Based on my independent research and not any public school indoctrination, Full Mount MMA is a channel I would go fishing with. The second one's from Hero X Bad Guy. It says McGregor still bragging about the Aldo win is pathetic. And the final one's from Jamie C.R. Williams. It says Sean asking his corner for advice. His corner, Shama. Strickland nods. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.